Hello everyone, this is Amanita. So in our pick a pile reading today, this is going to be on messages of love. I plan on uploading this right in the beginning of January, so a lot of people are setting out on their kind of New Year's intentions and quests and trying new things out right now. So this video is kind of meant to give you some messages of encouragement or clarity on where to put your focus, or just, whatever you need is going to come through in this reading for you. So I have 3 piles here. The first pile is a Cryolite, the second pile is Serpentine, and the third pile is a ruby in Zoisite. So the timestamps are going to be in the description box, and multiple piles do call out to you. That's always fine. You can watch all 3 if you feel like they all have messages for you. So I'm going to guide you through a little short decision making process if you do need assistance in choosing your piles. So I would like you to close your eyes. Well, first see all the piles and then close your eyes and then see these 3 piles in your mind's eye, and see, when you ask yourself now, what messages are of love are for me, see which pile is calling out to you in some way, and that will be the pile or multiple piles, and kind of reflect on this for at least like 30 seconds to a minute. And click the timestamp in the description, and I'll see you in your pile. Hello everyone who chose the Cryolite. And something that I did notice as I was saying Cryolite is that it does have cry in the name, so I don't know if you've been going through kind of a rough time or that there has been a lot of tears. But let's see what messages of love we have for you. So this is Sodalite. Wisdom. Don't rush into anything. Wait, as timing is crucial right now. So even if you have been going through a hard time and you really want to move on now, it's time to still sit in this, because if something has occurred where you've had like a crumbling down of sorts, it's time to kind of sit in those ashes, because there is stuff to still be gained from those ashes and from that area. And of course there's an owl in here. Wisdom. We have harmonic resolution. Negativity, anger, transmutation. This is number 19, which also is going to equal the number 1 again. So if you have been going through a rough time, timing is crucial right now. You're learning something from all the discord that you've been experiencing. We have the Dreamer Prince and the High Priestess. So another card having to do with wisdom coming out, the High Priestess. This could be someone in your life that you're dealing with this Dancer Prince. Acceptance. For some of you, you might need to kind of accept your situation and accept the way someone is, or accept the way things are. This card is kind of guiding you towards your best plan of action in the future for how you can take things from here. So a sense of having acceptance is going to be helpful for you. So we have the 3 of Wands, the 10 of Wands, forgive, if there has been someone in your life that has been causing a lot of discord, a lot of anger, it's really time to gain the wisdom from that experience though, and it's time to forgive. And I think for you guys to trust again, to accept the way that things are, to accept the way that things have occurred for you, to not resist what's happening, because I see this really free-flowing energy with the forgive and acceptance, and it feels like a time to really be without resistance and sit in it, like sitting in this experience and accepting it. And we have Paul the Vetanin, experiencing grace. Share your gifts with grace. Waves of inspiration and love are coming to you. So you have been through a tough time, but you have experiencing grace, sharing your gifts with grace, forgiving, accepting. This is very graceful energy. You do have something to share. You have a vision of some sort with the Three of Wands. And with this Dancer Prince, if this isn't another person for you, I really think that's only for some of you, for some people. But with the Dancer Prince, this is someone who's very creative, very sensitive. He follows his heart, he follows his intuition, and he has this gift of passion that says, so he does have a gift to share of sorts, and this is a gift that's very true to him, it's very deep to him, it's very spiritual to him. This is an endeavor that's probably more like unseen influences, because this is like all fire element, this is water element, so this isn't something tangible that other people are seeing happening. This is something kind of more internally or spiritually that's happening for you, but you do have something to share with people. It's just getting that wisdom that you need. It's not time to rush into anything. And we have the sacral chakra. The frequency of the sacral chakra, the orange flower of life, supports our ability to flow with our desires and stimulate our creative power to manifest success and abundance into our lives. So really, this is becoming free again. I see that this is seeing the meaning and the reason behind things that have happened and moving beyond them now. Transmuting any of that anger. This is harmonic resolution. This can be beneficial for you to be looking at this card too, these codes in this card. But there has been a period maybe of jealousy, maybe of guilt, resent, shame, anger, discord. And it's just gotten to a point where it has burned you out. And there's just a sense of not needing to force things, like it's just going more with the flow and being graceful. The sacral energy, this is water element. This is going with the flow. This is intimacy. This is connection with others. And forgiveness, this card looks very flowy to me. This is just letting go and surrendering over all that you don't need. This is letting go of the resistance and accepting the situation that you're in and accepting that things aren't always what you expect it to be, and that really helps you to be able to flow with life with more grace, and so that you can share your gift here. But you have learned a lot, and there's like a lot to integrate at this time. As we see, we have this rainbow here. This is more harmony coming in for you, though, with this resolution. It's going to bring more harmony. It's just a period of sitting in the resistance, sitting in what you don't want to accept, and finding how can you accept what's happening. It's a time of forgiveness for yourself and for others. But time for more ease, time for more grace, time for a little healing, a little, maybe a little romance in your life. But really digesting and integrating the experiences that have occurred. And some things also you may have really wanted, but it just ended up being more of a struggle than what it was worth, and that really needs to be accepted, that some things in your life are causing you an unnecessary struggle. This is number 2, balance. Number 3, or creativity. I see that you guys really do have a creative vision to manifest, though. And using kind of these emotions are going to be helpful for you in your project. Because this is a transmutation process. If you use these energies and these emotions to really create something relatable, create something beautiful for other people. Because you are someone who is very creative. You have a lot of probably whether you're artistically talented with your hands or you're creative in other terms, whatever it is, you have original ideas, you have unique ideas, you have beautiful ideas to share with others. And that's something that I really see for you guys coming in soon. Waves of inspiration and love. See, as she releases, she's open to the new waves of inspiration and love as she forgives. And if there was something that you put all your energy into, you put all this effort into, and it didn't work out, you really need to forgive that experience. If you've been holding resentments on, you have to accept that that thing didn't work out so that you can move on to this, to your new vision, because this is what you truly want is coming for you. And I do see you being able to do some sort of spiritual creative work, because sharing your gifts with grace, and we have so much about you being so wise, and I feel like that is a gift of yours, is your intuition, is your inner knowing. She has the mountains behind her, and they both of these women have the mountains behind them. So that could be relevant at you trying to kind of make it to the top of a mountain in some way. You have a big dream, you have a big goal, but the thing is, of course, we need to accept the way things are so that we can reach our highest potential. We see her holding these two wands. She has a big vision. So this one's right behind her. I do feel like you guys are going to have more coming in. You just kind of need to wait. As it says, timing is crucial. You may feel kind of burnt out. You may feel kind of like you really want something to happen now, but it's really a time of surrendering, releasing, forgiving, accepting, and flowing. Going with the flow. Wait for it to come to you, kind of. Now, I'm not saying not to take action at all. Still follow your heart, follow what your intuition tells you. But as it says, don't rush into anything, don't force anything. If anything feels forced for this pile, I'm really feeling that you need to kind of sit back and evaluate a little bit, because for you guys, this is about experiencing grace. This is about more flow. This is more harmony. This is more following your intuition. This isn't, this is really a right brain capacities here, more like feminine. And when I say feminine, I don't mean like the gender feminine, but the quality of feminine, of being receptive. This is really kind of what needs to come in, because there was a burnout. You might have tried to force something, whatever it was, you know. It just needs a little bit of time to heal and accept, so that we can go with the flow. We can transmute this anger. This is more harmony, though, as I said. So we have two, so this is balance. This is also sensitivity. This is having to do with duality and partnerships. With our 3, we have creativity. We have 2 wands, so this is a new beginning coming in for you. This is an initiation. This is a start. This is something where you're needing to take leadership, somewhere where you're needing to take action. And I'm going to read to you this Paul the Venetian card. So let me put them right there so I can read to you guys. Paul the Venetian is said to be a ascended form of Paolo Veronese, a famous artist of the Italian Renaissance. The Venetian refers to the fact that he was connected to Venice, Italy. It is believed that on his passing in 1588, he had the opportunity to help humanity by sharing his lifelong wisdom, as you guys have a lot of wisdom, as we've seen here. He is the keeper of light who helps us accept our talents and hone our skills so that we can share the beauty of our soul with the world. He brings waves of good energy, grace, and encouragement, and works with all artists, musicians, designers, and anyone who needs support in channeling their talents. So for a lot of you, I do feel like a lot of you are artists in some sort, especially with the Dancer Prince coming in. You might be channeling higher wisdom or knowledge in some way, but there was a period where something didn't go as you expected or as you planned, and it just was frustrating in some way. It was annoying. But the energy coming in now is asking you to accept, asking you to go with the flow, asking you to forgive. You can call on Paul the Venetian if that is something that you feel called to do. So, for his extended message, he says, whatever creative ideas you are having at this time, they're inspired by the divine. Paul the Venetian is here to help you channel your gifts. You may have felt blocked or held back in the past, but now it's time to recognize how talented you really are. Follow your bliss and share your grace. Your creativity is a gift to the world, and as you share it with all those around you, you make space in your heart for goodness to enter. Recognize your gifts today and express your creative self in a way that suits you. So a lot more creativity coming in for you guys. I feel, starting a creative project right now, or getting some ideas. Go with the flow, though. Go with the flow. See what comes to you, because for you guys, a lot more creativity and inspiration and love are coming to you as you forgive, as you heal, as you trust more. And it's going to bring a lot more success and abundance into your life. A lot more joy, a lot more freedom and expression coming in for you guys. Just a lot more grace. I just see a lot of flow energy. And let me see if there is any other messages, because I do see the water here, just so much flow energy. And for some of you guys, the things that are needing to be healed, or patterns that have been going on for over and over, is like kind of a cycle, because I'm seeing her sitting on like this book of the Akashic records. This might be something that's you might need to kind of do some sort of clearing. You could try a meditation, you could do some sort of Akashic clearing. That could be helpful for some of you to help you tap into this pattern. If this is something that is reoccurring for you, and this sharing your gifts, like I'm seeing this romantic kind of vibe to you guys. You're just very creative, sensitive people, artists, intuitives. And if you have been through a period of burnout, if you have been through a period of frustration, coming in after you accept and forgive really is more love, more harmony, more flow, as I said. I'm going to see, do I have any other messages for you guys? So she's turning her back also. Both of them are turning their back from this person who is advancing towards them. So that might be relevant to some of you, that there's someone that has been kind of trying to gain your forgiveness and you've been kind of turning your back to them. Or maybe it's forgiveness as in, you need to just forgive and forget and move on from this person. And I'm going to take a look at Sodalite as well. This is very good for following your inner truth, following your intuition. So I'm going to take a look at that card and read a little bit about her for you guys. So Sodalite's name is Sophie. The place is Sweden and Norway. Plant kingdom, ice and glacier. Zodiac sign, Aquarius. Star system, the Milky Way galaxy. Chakra, the third eye. Healing properties, wisdom. Animal kingdom, white owl. So also another thing is that as I record this video, the sun is conjuncting the galactic center, which brings a lot of wisdom, which brings a lot of truth and expansion, Sagittarius energy. So she's the power of concentration, see through the illusions. Little owl of wisdom speaks. Sodalite helps us see the truth in many situations. Then, with patience, you have a result, then peace of mind. Sophia will help us see what's behind the glacier as it's starting to melt. During this process, we are given enough time to prepare and apply the wisdom within for a solution or goal in the near future. The high peaks represent knowledge and foresight. Patience is required. Your desired outcome is still processing. She is the keeper of the angelic wisdom keys. So, as we've said already, this is kind of more just confirmation of that it's not time to rush into anything. It's time to go with the flow. It's time to accept. It's time to forgive. You have high sights coming for you. Like, what you do have planned, what you do have envisioned is coming for you. All the mountains to get to the top of. But for now, be in the now, be in the moment. Forgive and accept what needs to be forgave and accepted, and regenerate your energy a little bit. And because, you know, as it says, waves are coming in for you guys, waves of love, waves of inspiration, and soon to share your wisdom with others. And even for some of you, you might be sharing a lot having to do with helping people to bring more harmony into life, to transmute their anger in some way, whether that is through your art or that is through an intuitive work that you do. Whatever it is, it's something intimate with others, like something very personal feeling. More creative self-expression coming in, more harmony. We got the rainbow. So that's what I have for you guys who chose the Cryolite. This crystal also facilitates more in like light body activation, more energy flow throughout the body. So if there are you might feel like you have energy blockages in your body, that could be something to try to look into and work on healing that. You can even buy yourself a Cryolite crystal. That could be beneficial for you. But it helps more energy flow throughout the body. And that's what I have for you guys. Please leave a comment, and I'll see you guys next time. Hello to everyone who chose this Serpentine crystal. So this crystal protects you against venomous snake bites and other venomous creatures, I believe. So if you're in Arizona and walking in the desert, this would be really helpful for you. Maybe you're going to Sedona. I live in Arizona, so that's why I'm saying this. So yeah. Crystal clear intentions. These are messages of love for you. From the heart, Mr. Aim. Herkimer Diamond. Like community, star family work together. A group gathering is in process with like-minded souls. So whether you are in a community or not, I feel like your intention that you're really set on, that's in your heart, a lot of other people have the same intention, and it might be a good idea for you to connect with those people or to find them in some way. Or maybe for some of you might have an intention to connect with like a more galactic origins, because she is like in the galaxy here. She's kind of like a light being, so that might be something that is relevant to some of you guys, that like you're really trying to connect with more galactic origins. You're trying to get out in the galaxy. You have the promise, soulmates, attraction, and partnerships. We have death. The Warrior 9. Embrace. Six rings. Five of Wands. Mercury, open communication. Get a weight off your chest. Speak up with love and be heard. And we have the Divine Masculine. The frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused, and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. So, clearly, for those of you who chose this pile, there's something that you're very focused on, like with the Divine Masculine coming in as number 22, being the Master Builder, Master Manifester. 22 equals 4, which equals structure, and we have their 2 twos, really having a lot to do with people that you're relating with too. Like if you have a kind of relationships in your life or communities in your life that you're into or that you're wanting to get into, really focusing here on your intention to bring your dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. with the Mercury, the sense of having a weight on your chest, maybe the sense of having to feel kind of guarded, the sense of needing to protect yourself. Because what you're being called to do, this card is telling us what kind of... Let me see if I can fix the lighting for you guys. Hold on. So this card is kind of telling us here what kind of needs to be... what attitude needs to be taken. And the attitude is to embrace. So whatever is going on here, whatever situations you're going through, you're being asked to embrace them, whatever they are. Because there's a sense of something you... With open communication and the Five of Wands, it's kind of like telling me that people are overstepping your boundaries in some way, or you're just being put in a place where it's just not ideal, that, and if you were to speak up, it would be really, really benefit you. Because whatever the situation is that you're in, it's like... Hold on, let me move this light. I don't know why the lighting is like doing that. Yeah, it's like... Okay, well... It's just gonna have to be like that right now. Sometimes, you know, this is kind of speaking symbolic to me that... You know, I'm not liking how my lighting is right now, but like, I can't really do anything about it type of thing. I mean, I probably could, but... To me, there's like, it's saying that there's situations in your life that just aren't ideal, but you've been having to kind of go with them. And there is a weight on your chest, kind of like sharing the burden type of thing. The feeling of not having to bear everything on your own, because with the Guardian, very strong energy. I'm just getting the sense that you guys have been working really hard and on something, and you haven't had this community, or you haven't had this person or these people to share it with. Like, you've been going through all these transformation processes, you've been learning a lot, you have a lot of wisdom gained from the experiences, and there's something that you really want to manifest. There's something that you have a big dream and a big goal. But there's the sense of being on your own. There's the sense of making things more hard than they need to be, kind of like when you could be sharing this with other people, and making things more... It's just like a heavy feeling where it doesn't have to be this hard. You know, you can share this with other people. You can speak up. You can share what's in your heart. You don't have to be so guarded. You don't have to feel like no one is there for you type of thing. And you don't need to feel like insecure in any way. You don't need to feel like you're not going to be accepted. You've been learning a lot in this area, whatever it is, and I feel there's a lot of people doing the same work that you are, that you need to connect with. Like, if you're wanting to share your wisdom in some way, I'm feeling like it's a good idea to do that. And if you have been feeling like you're carrying this burden, then it's a good idea to talk to people. It's her strong, focused, and active side. Embracing all the changes that are coming in for you. Just like seeing him here. He's made 3 pies already. He's got an Amanita mushroom too. And he's sharing them. There are people who... Like, I'm feeling like you're really generous of a person, but you don't get what you give type of thing. Or you feel that way. You might feel like you don't get what you're giving out. And there's a need to assert yourself. There's a need to communicate your needs. There's a need to communicate your desires and what you want. Any sense of like jealousy, or what I'm just seeing for you guys so much is just a need to be more open, though, is with embrace open communication. Get a weight off your chest, allowing this to express. Because with the Warrior 9, he's just very guarded. With the Five of Wands, it just feels like a situation that you don't want to be in, that you just need to speak up. You need to be open about what your true intentions are and how you really feel, and knowing what's in your heart too, knowing what's in your heart of hearts. And Death, the Promise, equaling 11. If this does have to do with a relationship in your life, you need to, for you guys, I feel like there's people in your life who will listen to you. There's people who will share this with you. Like people who are really true to you. People who are like in your soul family. People who, even like your guides, even that, they're there for you type of thing. It is the sense of being kind of scared to trust people because of what has happened in the past. But you're really being asked to let go of these fears. You're being asked to let go of these fears that you have in terms of community, in terms of relating to other people, in terms of sharing yourself, in terms of sharing your experiences. We have 2 4s. 4s have to do with stability, they have to do with structure. 4 is a number that, so this is really a lot about how you feel secure, like emotionally especially. How you feel secure in yourself. You're trying to build a foundation here. You're trying to build something. You're trying to create a structure. You're trying to create something solid, something stable. And there's people to connect with too. There's people to connect with who are like-minded, wanting to do the same thing. There's people that I feel after this process of death and transmutation that are going to come in and who are going to assist you in this process. I'm like losing my voice right now too. I'm going to read you Mercury. Mercury is the Roman god of messages and communication. In Greek mythology, he is known as Hermes. He is often depicted with wings on his feet, representing his capacity to be swift and carrying a caduceus, the same healing wand that Archangel Raphael is known to carry. As well as overseeing communication, he oversees the planet Mercury. When this goes retrograde, which means it appears to go backwards, when seen from the Earth, communication can be delayed or difficult. We can call on Mercury for help with loving, honest, and open communications, divination of any form, and any form of expressive arts such as writing, poetry, and journalism. He also helps us heal miscommunications that have caused distress. Open all levels of communication right now. Important messages, information, and insights are being shared. You may hear from an old friend or family member, or have an opportunity to finally understand a loved one you've not had an easy time with. You may be able to clarify situations where you feel you weren't heard properly or were misunderstood. Get things off your chest in a loving way so that you can clear all roads to love in your life. Listen to, communication is a two-way street. Mercury is here to allow you to hear clearly and to be heard. So, I feel like for a lot of you guys, as we have the Divine Masculine, this is bringing more assertion into your life. The 4 is also the Emperor, and the Emperor is the Divine Masculine as well. So this is for you guys. bringing in more assertion. You're going to be able to go after your goals. Going after your goals and sharing with other people. Your goals are going to involve other people too, so be open to anyone new who does come in for you, because I'm feeling like you guys are having people that are going to be coming in for you that you know on like a soul level, that you know, that you feel like you've known them forever, that those kind of people are going to be coming in for you. There might be a need to kind of put yourself out there in some way, or just to be open to finding these people, because what this is strength and stability in yourself. This is happening in the physical world too. Our Five of Wands being like conflict, being discord, like I'm feeling like you might have had in the past situations with people or circumstances where you shared yourself and you were taken advantage of in some way, or you just had these crazy friendships, you had these crazy relationships, and it kind of left you in a feeling guarded. And really though, that's to be transmuted, that's to be ended, that's to be closed, so that we can open into this new cycle with these people who are coming from our soul contracts, our soul connections, our soul and star families, and bringing more, embracing life more, not being so guarded off from life, because we have embrace right over the Warrior 9 too. And I'm just feeling you in the past maybe sharing yourself, sharing your gifts, sharing your talents, and people, and you receiving discord from it, you receiving just unnecessary negative reactions from people, and it kind of might have caused you to be like, oh, I shouldn't do this, or I shouldn't say this, or something like this. These belief systems that really aren't true, that are needed to be evaluated, so we can embrace life more at this time, because you have a huge weight on your chest, and it's really time for you to speak up and to have your voice heard, and to not be afraid to speak up, to not be afraid of any discord that would occur. Just speak your truth from the heart, and that's all that matters. You know your intention, so there's nothing to feel guilty about when you know why you did something. You know, just to put yourself out there, to take a risk, to embrace these changes, to embrace what life has to offer you. Just take action, you know, no more defense. It's time to embrace, it's time to renew, it's time to move on now. So we have the fire energy, you know, fire energy and earth energy, major arcana. So this is something that's, you're bringing your spirit into the physical. And with Mercury, this is air too, this is communication, this is masculine energy, air energy, fire energy. So this is action, this is putting things out into the world, and this is something that it's time to do, it's time to embrace, it's time to allow this from your heart to express itself. It's time for it to, these dreams and ideas that you have, to come into form right here. This is form, the Six of Rings, and sharing it with others with kindness and wisdom, so that we can like build this community too, who have the same in their heart, they have the same spark in their heart, to connect with these people that you've known for so long, and to let go of people who aren't serving you in your life, who are just causing you discord in your life, to let go of those people and go through this death process, go through this portal, to come out like as a butterfly from the cocoon, and into this whole new world, a whole new perception, a whole new way of seeing things, a whole new way of viewing things in your life. It's a time of healing too, with the caduceus, with Mercury. Archangel Raphael holds the caduceus. Let me see. You might be sharing a physical product, whether you are or not, that's not really the point, but you have something to share, something pure, something authentic from your heart, a big dream, big ideas, big goals, and it's time to allow yourself and embrace this time and embrace this change, and no more holding back on this, no more guarding off from people. Say what you need to say, and if they don't like it, oh well, it's true to you, it's true to your heart, and you need to do this for yourself, and you need to allow yourself to do this. You need to allow yourself to shoot for the stars, to aim for the stars, to dream big, and to not be guarded off from aiming that high. To just allow yourself to dream and imagine and envision. Allow yourself to go through the ringer and allow yourself to come out renewed. Allow yourself to come out as the butterfly. Allow yourself to be generous, be graceful. It's not about the outcome too. Do what you love. Do what you came here to do. It's really time to allow yourself to do that. Also some crystals, if I'm going to recommend any to you guys, I would recommend you the carnelian, as it says here. It brings more motivation, it brings more confidence, helps you with your projects. It's going to bring in creativity. If you are having troubles with your kind of self-love, self-worth, self-value, the rose quartz. I'm feeling something for your throat chakra though. I'm really feeling stuff in my throat. So I'm feeling for this pile maybe a Celestine crystal, blue calcite, something blue, aquamarine. I feel like aquamarine would be a really good crystal if you're into crystals, of course. But yeah, it's time to embrace these changes. It's time to embrace this time and allow these soul connections to come in, and allow yourself to express yourself. Allow yourself to shoot for the stars from your heart and get this weight off your chest. Speak up, be heard. If people don't like it, oh well. There's going to be people who do like it and who feel exactly the same as you. And that's what I have for you guys today. So thank you everyone for watching. See new beginnings coming for you as I see more sharing, more structures coming in for you. You're creating a structure with the 4 energies. More things of manifestation coming in, more people coming in. And thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Hello to those of you who chose this ruby in Zoisite. So let's see what messages of love we have for you. This alignment of the heart and the mind. We have the 2 of rings. Breakthrough, leap of faith, freedom, and new beginnings. Maker 10. The Warrior 2. So we already have 2 2s coming in, which is showing this need for balance and also duality. And with this aligning the heart and the mind too, that's kind of showing me a need for some balance and harmony. And so I'm seeing he has 2 infinite possibilities. These are both going on always though. But sense of stopping, the sense of taking a pause and figuring out which road you're going to take, figuring out which path you're going to go, because you've got through this breakthrough. You've already gotten through the breakthrough, but after you got through the breakthrough, now you see these 2 clear and defined paths, and you have all the energy that you need to go down one of these. And you see he's just looking at these mushrooms, enjoying this right here. They're always there too. It's infinite. It's like always growing. It's never a missed opportunity as well. It's important to take into account here. But he has a choice to make. He can choose which path he's going to take, where he's going to invest his energy into. Maybe he's going to invest his energy into both somehow. He's going to put one dragon down one and one dragon down the other, and it's going to be creating an infinite flow of abundance for him. With the Maker 10, Kingdom prospers. This is abundance, financial establishment, prosperity coming in for you. This is leaving your legacy, putting your legacy down. We've got this king and queen here. They're just being served, and got nature all around them, the trees, the establishment, the fae. being given the fruits of his labor. He did work hard to get there. So you have harmony. So this is kind of what's going to be coming in for you, the type of attitude to be taking at this time. And with harmony coming in, being able to go more with the flow. Being able to relate with others. Because I'm seeing this perfect flow between the two Amanita mushrooms right here. Just a harmony going on. Something going on, like everything's going according to plan. So we have the Princess of Rings, Sunstone. Claim your divine abundance and prosperity. A positive outcome is in the near future. A lot for you guys about abundance and prosperity. So you have taken a new beginning. You're willing to take risks now, or be willing to take risks. Finding your freedom more. And right here, you have a horse in the background. Horses are power, they're freedom. It's weaving her creation too. She's just begun this project, this creation. Maintain your positive state. So this person, I know the lighting is like off right now, but this person in this card is on these steps. This angel is on these steps that she can climb up. So there is a sense like you can climb up more, you can go higher in your positive state, you can maintain this state. She can walk down or up the stairs. You know, remain positive about what it is that you're trying to manifest, what it is that you're working on, what it is that you're trying to do. Just remain harmonious, remain balanced. We have Master Buddha, increased awareness, deep connection, trust your inner voice. And the heart chakra. The frequency of the heart chakra, the green flower of life, supports our capacity to love deeply and unconditionally. Its healing properties harmonize the mind and body. And as I was saying, with ruby and fusite, this is harmonize the heart and the mind, harmonizing the heart and the mind. And I'm feeling like this is a lot about your guys' harmonizing of the heart and the mind, and just trusting yourself, staying positive and trusting yourself. This is harmony for you guys. This is harmonious flow of abundance. This is just being in this world, having this connection between mind, body, and spirit, having this connection, this balance between the physical and the spiritual worlds, and being able to also hold this wisdom and be a conductor of energy, as being a conductor of the energy from other realms and from other dimensions possibly, and from the spiritual world, from the unseen worlds, being able to hold this space and hold this power within you with increased awareness. I'm just seeing you here, like you having increased awareness and seeing all the roads, seeing all the pathways. And it's like almost a weird version, like the high priestess to me or something, like for some reason. And it is a 2. High priestess is also a 2. Also we have 2 4s, and 4s have to do with stability and structure and logic. Sorry, I'm like looking at my camera and I'm like just bothered by the lighting right now, but I guess it's gonna be what it's gonna have to be. It just has to be really light in here right now, guys. Like no shadows, I guess. Sorry. All light coming in for you. With the Buddha really shining his wisdom and shining his light, shining his golden light. You guys know what to do. Just listen to your heart. Listen to your inner voice. Just keep doing what you're doing and maintain your positive state. Because this is a state of maintenance. This is harmony. This is flow. This is mind, body, and spirit being aligned. This is the spiritual and the physical being aligned. So you guys are doing exactly what you need to do right now. You've hit a breakthrough. Maybe you're going to hit another breakthrough. of increased awareness, of bringing you more conscious awareness of what you can do. But for now, like, you guys are beginning on this project, whatever you're doing is going to bring you abundance, it's going to bring you prosperity in the physical world. It's probably on every level too. This is a reflection of the inner and the outer that you're seeing. Seeing the infinite possibility in the outer, because in your inner state, you know you're infinite. But I'm seeing this a lot as a channeling of from the spiritual and unseen realms into the physical. Really manifesting an outward reflection of your prosperous inner self. But for you guys, really, I'm just seeing that, you know, keep being a lover, keep loving unconditionally, maintain your harmony. You're doing exactly what you need to do. Just keep doing it. Just trust yourself. You guys know exactly what you're doing, so, like, you know, what can I tell you guys? It's just confirmation for you that you're really doing what you need to do. Just keep harmonizing, keep being in harmony between all your states, and trust yourself. You got a deep connection going on. So I'm going to read you the Master Buddha. He is so light right now. Like, look at all this light. Okay. The Buddha, Siddhartha Gautama, started his life as a rich, mollycoddled prince, but one day he broke free from the palace and was exposed to sickness, age, and death. This shook him and set him off on a spiritual adventure that would lead him to leave behind all earthly pleasures and seek enlightenment, so he could end the suffering in the world. Now he helps us connect with our inner teacher and encourages us to acknowledge how we feel and then accept it so that we can move beyond the suffering we feel. You are moving beyond the illusions that fear has created so that you can move into more focused on your priorities and what is serving you on this path. All suffering eventually comes to an end, and acknowledging how you really feel and what occurred in order for you to feel this way will help you move beyond it. Call on Master Buddha now to help you remember you are part of something that is greater than suffering. The wheel of karma is turning in your favor, and all your acts of kindness and goodness will benefit you. Thoughts may arise now that solve issues in your life, hope, relationships, or work. They're being sent to you from your inner teacher, the Buddha within. So yeah, for you guys, really just keep trusting yourself, keep having this connection with your inner voice and with your inner self and with your intuition, maybe with your guides as well. It's like not much for me to tell you guys, like, you're doing what you need to do here, and you're doing great. You know, you're doing amazing. So, with Sunstone, this is in Australia, the plant kingdom, sunflower, chakra, solar plexus, zodiac sign Leo, star system, the galactic sun, healing properties, brightens chakras, animal kingdom, horse. A lot more light coming into your life that you're bringing in. So, represented as the sun god stone in mythology, it will help you connect with your solar self. Sani is sitting on a throne. Like a sun goddess, she brings luck and prosperity. She'll also help you absorb the white and golden light of the sun. Going out in the sun, probably beneficial for you guys too. Getting some more of the solar light. Sunstone is great for limiting rheumatism, I don't know what that is, and also soothes aching feet, ulcers, and spinal problems. Sani has come to you today to help you project outwards your ideas and creations, which are divinely guided from the sun. And Buddha, he's like the sun. For you guys, the sun, this is more consciousness, more joy, more prosperity, more self-expression, more life, more vitality. Having the 2 4s, it's creating a lasting structure for you too. With the 2s, balance, and balancing. And with the 10, this is something which also equals 1, which equals kind of like you taking the initiative, you in a leadership position in some way. Maybe you're an entrepreneur, I see. Maybe you're just starting out a new business venture, or you have a side hustle that's really going to grow into something big though. Whatever it is going on for you guys, keep doing what you're doing. So Sunny has come to you today to help you predict your outward ideas and creations, which are divinely guided from the sun. She also inspires you to go out into the sun and let the rays dissolve any fears and blockages that have held you back in life. Sol Ra'eta is the keeper of the radiant light. So yeah, for you guys, a lot more light, consciousness coming in, probably after a dark period. You're just trying to figure out like, okay, what now? What am I doing now? Just keep being in harmony, keep doing what you're doing. Keep living from your heart. Keep being open, just trust yourself. Just trust yourself. If you wanted to hear more, like if you wanted me to tell you to do something, you're being guided to trust yourself. You're being guided to not need to watch this video and be able to listen to yourself and listen to your voice within. This video is just here to tell you that, yeah, just you're doing amazing. Like, keep doing what you're doing. And you'll keep working on this project. I'm seeing it grow into something big for you. Divine abundance and prosperity coming in. And the mind and the heart being aligned, I'm seeing. Or keep working on that. Keep taking action from your heart. And that's what I have for you guys today. So also equals the number 4 in total. So this is more structure, stability, grounding coming in for you, logic. The Emperor card is number 4. All the cards together equal 4. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you everyone for watching. Please leave me a comment on this video and subscribe to my channel. I upload Pick a Pile a few times a week, and I will see you in my next video. Have an amazing day.